Hello, this short video is going to show how we can use TBexclude. I've got a simple project. I've already analyzed the code, so let's see if it's compliant to a particular standard. In this case, I'm looking at the MISRA C 2012 standard, and as we can see, I've got a number of violations. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on an option here to show violations that are excluded. And when I do that, we're going to notice that there are some here which are grayed out. Well, let's take a look and see what that means. Well, in this particular case, we can see that LDRay is saying there's actually a violation here of type 28D. And so in order to justify that, I've edited the code and I put an LD exclude tag with a justification. So this is very similar to an LDRay inspector tag, but in this particular case, we can actually add into the code the justification. So that's certainly one way in which we can justify violations, but it does imply we need to modify the source code, and some people might not want to do that. Another way in which we can justify violations is we can go and, first of all, if I go to my configure menu, and we've got these new options here, and I've set this option to prompt when adding an exclusion. So that means I could actually go and find some violations here, and I want to justify they're all the same type, 93S. So let's right click and we'll actually go and exclude all the violations inside this function safe sprintf. And I'm going to exclude all the violations of type 93S. When I do so, we have this menu that appears, and I can put a justification in here. So let's put a justification saying these need to be fixed. In time for Brexit. That sounds good. So then I want to expand this menu, and I can even say, well, we could set it up with various different regular expressions. I could set it up with all kinds of different options here. In this case, I just want to put a date scope to say, let's fix this before Brexit, which is, well, could be this date, we don't know. So we'll just set that for date for the moment, and we'll add the exclusion. And now we can see that these violations have been excluded. So that's good. And in the same way, I could do the same with all these other violations. But where's this information gone? Well, that's a good question. Let's go to the View menu, and we can open the Violation Exclusions menu here. And this is where we can see all these violations are being written into a file called default exclusions.ini. And as we can see, here we have the exclusion, and we can see it's working on this particular function, and we've got the full signature of the function there. So the signature of that function actually changes, then this violation may no longer get excluded. So another way of doing this is I'm just going to go and delete this. So let's delete that exclusion. Okay, and we'll click OK on that. And as we can see, that's back as it was. I'm now just going to close down TBvision and start it again. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in fact, I'll just go and show I've got an ini file that I've previously created. And inside here, rather than specifying line numbers or specifying the full interface of the function, I've simply got inside here a very simple regular expression to say, I just want to look inside a function called something safe underscore compress something. So that's a much better way of doing it. And if the signature of that function changes, well, it will still find this violation and justify it. Okay, so I've got this file. Now I want to use it. So let's open up TBvision. And inside here, I'm now going to go and tell it to use this new file. So we'll go to the Violation Exclusions tab, and I'm going to import the new file. So that's on my desktop. So if I locate my desktop, okay, there we have the ini file. Let's import that. And there we can see we have all these justifications. If I scroll to the right, we should see, in this case, I've not set up any date scope, but I've got all my justifications inside there. So we'll click OK on this. And now let's do a code review. And this time when we do a code review, we can see the code is compliant. If I wanted, again, I could actually switch on and show the violations that excluded, and there we can see they're all grayed out. So at this point, the final thing I might want to do is to generate a code review report. So let's generate the code review report, and there, if I maximize, we can see it's passed. If I scroll down to the bottom of here, we're going to be able to see the justifications. So here we're able to see all the various justifications. In this case, they've all been matched. And in this particular case, we've got a hyperlink here that takes me to the justification. And if I scroll down further, we can also see we've got the elderly exclude annotations, and I actually got 3 inside my code. And there we have the justifications for those. So very rapidly, that's just a quick overview of TBexclude.